Old Ebonheart is no Balfoyan. The Thieves Guild here is far more organized. My introduction came through old Captain Fentus, a retired Imperial Navy officer. One job to prove my loyalty, and I earned a place among his ranks. A simple enough task, if you are clever and unflinching. Fortunately, I am both. My guildmates are a colourful bunch. Rai Marani hides her royal blood and guilt by protecting the poor of Old Ebonheart. We're both pretending to be things we are not. Then there's Antio, a Breton with a mouth as big as his ego. He fancies himself my rival, a meaningless distinction. He's not even a footnote in my mind. Old Ebonheart has promise. This branch of the guild could serve my goals well. For now, I will play the part of loyal thief. Eventually, I will captain the whole damn ship. Caelia, Grandmaster of House Hlalu, operative of the Thieves Guild.
Hello, and welcome back to some more Tamriel Rebuilt with Caelia, who is now an operative in the Thieves Guild and has now made her way to Old Ebonheart to work for Captain Fentus here, and I think we should actually be able to finish the Old Ebonheart Thieves Guild quest line today. I don't have too many missions left. We'll see though. What is it, operative? Are you here looking for jobs, or are you ready for advancement? So I'm pretty sure we can advance right now, but I don't want to. I'm looking for more jobs. Do you feel like crashing a fancy dinner party and stealing from the filthy rich? I want you to steal a deed to a sailboat. Ruma Soanix is a noblewoman who lives in her manor to the west side of town. She's throwing a lavish birthday party for her friends and family. Now, a little bird told me that her friends have commissioned a sailboat to be built for her as a birthday present. They're bringing the deed to the boat with them. I want you to steal that paper for me so I can edit it a little. Much easier than stealing the actual boat, no? I know what you're thinking. How are you supposed to get in? Luckily for you, I've got a forged invitation here. Just be your own charming self and you'll fit right in. Socialize with the guests, find out where the deed is, and bring them to me. One more thing. Ruma Soanix is paranoid of thieves, so expect the security to be tough. I'm sure all the guests will be searched to make sure they aren't carrying lockpicks. Here are some special thieves tools for you to use on this job. They work like a regular lockpick or probe would, but are crafted to look like innocent pieces of silverware. Pretty clever, huh? If you need more of them, ask Yagulf. Have fun at the party, lassie. Cool. Thief's probe spoon. Thief's lockpick fork. I wonder the quality of these. Are they better than Masters? I don't know. He sells more apparently, and I kind of want to buy them because they sound cool. Anyways, so I feel like if we're going to be breaking into a fancy party, we need to look the part, because right now we look like a rogue. Alright, so this is what I've managed to scrounge up. I was trying to find something to cover our face a little bit more, but there's not really a lot of options in that regard. Just some like really silly looking hats, which doesn't really go with our outfit, but we do look well dressed for the occasion, and I really like red. It's probably my favorite color. So this is the Soanix Manor. Do we need to talk to someone? Excuse me, miss, this is a private party. Are you a guest of Miss Soanix? Do you have an invitation? Yes. Very good, miss. Before I let you in, however, I must search you just in case you're carrying any unwanted items. Go ahead. Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. It seems you're carrying a master's probe with you. I'm sorry, but I can't let you in with it. Oh, do we have to put it on the ground? I thought he would take it and give it back to us, but I guess we gotta drop it on the ground. We have a lot of probes and lockpicks. We'll just leave them here. We don't need them. Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. What's this? You're bringing your own cutlery to the party. How charmingly eccentric of you. Yep, that's it. I didn't find anything suspicious. You're clear. Let me get the door for you, miss. Enjoy the party. What's funny is we don't even need those because we have the battering ramulet. We could actually just use that, but you know, we'll use the silverware. That sounds cool to me. Let me get the door for you. Enjoy the party. The guard opens the door for you and escorts you in. All right, let's mingle. I do love being a high elf, if for no other reason than towering over people, you know? Caelia's always looking down at everyone she talks to. Very fitting. Hello. If you want a drink, talk to Ruma's butler, Ninethel. She's setting the dinner table on the second floor. I wish she'd hurry up. I'm getting hungry. So, I heard you bought a gift, a deed to a sailboat. Ruma has always loved the sea. You should have seen the way her face lit up when we gave the deed to her. Oh, okay, so you already gave it to her. Guess we can ask you who you are. I'm Mara Jade, a retired teacher. I don't think we've met before. I'm Alan Ward. Pleased to meet you. My name is Alan Ward Landcarl. I'm a childhood friend of Ruma's, and if all goes as I have planned, I'll be her fiancé one of these days. Oh. Ambitious, man.
With pleasure. Please, go
I don't think we've met before. I'm Asphobosonix. Did you only just get here? I'm Ruma's older brother. Our family is originally from Leowin. I heard you got her a sailboat. Before I answer your question, can I first ask you one? Where exactly do you know Ruma from? Oh boy. We're childhood friends. We're lovers. We've done some business together in the past. I'm just here to steal from her. I beg your pardon. I think I hear someone calling for me. We're lovers. I'm kind of tempted to go with this one because it's the funniest. We're lovers. That is not something I necessarily cared to hear. Now I know better than to ask you questions, Caelia, and I don't feel like answering any of yours either. Good party, eh? Thrangor is the name. I'm a businessman and a longtime friend to the Sonix family. First things first, Caelia, the sailboat's supposed to be a gift to Ruma from all of her friends. You haven't chipped in yet, have you? How much is it? 1,000 septums. Yeah, sure. Thanks. Now about that deed. We already gave her the deed to the sailboat. It's in a special decorative scroll case in her room upstairs. Adamant, the boat's called. No one could ask for a better gift. I appreciate it. I love her Colovian fur hat. Excuse me, but who are you? I don't recognize you. This party was for invited guests only. I do have an invitation. You did invite me. I'm your friend, remember? I was hired to perform in this party as a surprise for you. I'm a stripper. My mistake. I'm leaving, or I'm here to steal the deed to your ship. That sounds like a bad one. I wonder if our personality and our disposition with them is so high where they would think these are like jokes. Like, oh, I'm here to steal the deed. What do you think? Or if they'd actually just like start attacking us. I was hired to perform in this party as a surprise for you. An entertainer! Oh, what a marvelous surprise. Gather around all. Caelia here is going to perform for us. Now, what is it that you do? I'm going to dance the handy high kick. I'm going to sing for you. I'm going to do some illusion magic tricks for you. I'm going to tell a couple of jokes. I'm a thief and I steal things. That's what I want to pick. I'm going to tell a couple of jokes. Very well, the stage is yours. You start off with a deconstructionist knock-knock joke that pokes fun at the joke itself, which you immediately follow with a deadpan bit about wood elven cannibals. Thanks to your excellent comedic timing and the quality of your material, everyone burst out laughing. That was extraordinary, Caelia. You are truly talented. Thank you so very much for such a wonderful present. Please accept this gold. An artist such as yourself deserves to be paid, and of course you can stay and enjoy the party. Can't ask her about the deed, actually. Weird. Okay.
With pleasure. Please, go ahead.
You're a little late to the party, aren't you? I'm Fulmina Crassian. I work as a lady-in-waiting in Castle Leowin. Okay. Explains the green. Socializing scamp. Do you mind? I'm trying to have a conversation with the young lady. You're kind of cramping my style. Yeah, I'm a scamp. What of it? Ruma has friends weirder than me. I mean, have you met the rat? No. Deed to a sailboat. I don't know anything about Ruma's new boat. The others didn't let me know that they were doing the group gift thing. I just brought her flowers like a moron. A rat? I didn't see a rat.
Greetings to you.
Note.
A pleasure to
Wrong
meet you.
way.
Who is that guy?
Yes.
Busy.
She is really paranoid about stuff, huh? Okay, I don't know how sneaky we need to be. We do have a bunch of those chameleon scrolls, though, so let's use those to, you know, get into character. Okay, this door is locked. We could go this way. Why not? Let's equip our fork. Preserved ancient key. I'll take that. Ooh, wine. Do love collecting wine. Vintage Colovian battle wine. I've never seen that one before. The Imperial Kitchen. I was kind of looking for the rat, gonna be honest. Guess he's not down here. Hello. Okay, we'll go this way. Hey, fellow Altmer. Let's talk to her. We've not met before, have we? I am Loru Menwi. How do you do? I must say you're a welcome change to that uncle of Ruma's. I've never met a man so gloomy and drunk at the same time. He was no fun at all. Lormanwi, charmed, I'm sure. Oh, I'm just a very, very rich heiress from a noble family. I know Ruma from those circles. Oh. You have a silly haircut.
Yes.
Laughs with Emperor. They call me Laughs with Emperor, and they call him Pelagius. I'm an entertainer in service of her ladyship, and he's, well, a rat. Yeah, I guess so. You're a bard? I can't really ask you anything else about it. Okay, well, tell me about your rat. Despite its whimsical name, Pelagius the rat doesn't seem to be one of those extraordinary rats that can talk. Or maybe it can, and it's just choosing to ignore you. That's fair. The dinner is not yet served. Can I offer you a drink while you wait? Cyrodiilic brandy, vintage Colovian battle wine. Here you go. Sweet.
How nice. I like good company. What can I do for you?
Now we got another bottle of it. Alright, well,
Oh, greetings.
you guys
How do you do?
keep partying, I guess.
Yes?
Is this the creepy uncle? Definitely. Oh, don't mind me. I just came up here to be alone for a moment. I'm all out of drink, and I got tired of the young people downstairs. Those stupid young people. Uncle Savrianus Soanix is my name, but you can call me Uncle Savvy. I'm the black sheep of the family. Deed to a sailboat. Don't talk about sailing, it's making me seasick. You can have some Cyrodiilic brandy. No thanks. Brandy would just give me a headache. Okay, then what about some Wayrest spiced wine? That won't do. That's much too sweet. I need something stronger with a kick. Colovian battle wine. You have a bottle of the good stuff. Could I take a sip? Sure. Bottoms up. Uncle Severinius Soanix empties the whole bottle. For a moment, it seems as if he's going to pass out. Then the effects of the drink kick in. There's a crazed fire in his eye. Thank you, Caelia. Whoa, I feel like running all of a sudden. Let's get this party started. Fun Uncle Savvy is here. I really expected you to bolt down the stairs, but... Oh, there he goes. Kind of want to follow him to see what he does. Where are you going? Okay, I guess he just runs up and down the stairs now. Okay, well, solves the problem with him guarding the door. Just use my handy dandy fork here. Alright, what do we got? Iron Shard Mauler, you can keep it. See, I'm not, a heartless thief. Now that I've made so much money, it doesn't matter. I don't take a lot of things. Ooh, an adamantium dagger, I'll take that. Some gems. Bug musk. Some wine. Silver. Imagine having silverware. What a poor person. Secure scroll case. Pick that and we'll use our spoon to unlock it. Deed to a sailboat. Wow, it's worth 5,000. Can we read it? This is the deed to a sailboat called the Adamant, currently being finished in the Leowen shipyards. Okay. Is there anything else? Anything on the bed? No. Alright, well. Seems like we're in the clear then.
You seem like very good company.
Oh no, where did my uncle get that bottle of battle wine? That old drunkard, he's embarrassing me. Hey, he came down. I see my uncle is at it again. We should stop inviting him to parties. It'll be considered extremely rude to leave now. You won't be allowed back in. Are you sure you're finished with the party? Yeah. Got what I came for. I've left Ruma's dinner party and cannot get in anymore. That's fine. I wonder what happens if you don't have the deed when you do that. Did he just fail the mission? Maybe. Alright, let's go turn this bad boy in before someone catches us. Now there's a deed to a sailboat that's just aching to have my name written on it. Do you have the deed? Now can you give it to me? Excellent work, operative. You're quite a suave scoundrel, aren't you? Now let's take a closer look at the deed. Yes, I'll just cross out the name of the previous owner, like so, and transfer the ownership to me. Done. Now, we do have one problem remaining though. Yes, the name of the boat. I don't think I like its current name. The Adamant. I was thinking something along the lines of the Empress's Revenge or the Empress's Honor, but I'm not quite sure. Which one do you prefer? Revenge, Honor, both are equally good. This is another test of character, isn't it? Would you believe me if I said it wasn't? Ha ha ha, you're a smart lass, Caelia. But if you had to choose between the two, which one would it be? Revenge or honor? Revenge, it's rather grim, isn't it? But sometimes revenge is what is required to survive, to prevent harm to others, and yes, to just get the satisfaction of getting even and then some. No matter how selfish that might be, it's self-preservation. The trick is to know when the time is right to be vengeful. Well said. Oh, you should probably just ignore what I'm saying. I don't think an old sea dog like myself can teach you anything that you wouldn't already know. It's just, I have been thinking about my future and the future of the guild. I know I look old, lassie, but for the first time in my life, I also feel old. And now that you've helped me get a boat of my own, I might finally retire, sail off into the sunset, and leave the guild hall to Morani. It's been an honor, Captain. It's about damn time. I wish you wouldn't leave. It's been an honor. Hold on, I'm not gone just yet. First of all, here's your reward for the job. A saber and a gentleman's dueling shirt, an instrument of revenge and a raiment of honor, if you will. May they serve you as well as they did me in my youth. Be mindful of how you use them. Also, if you've earned a price on your head, me and Morani will have it fixed. And I haven't run out of jobs for you, Caelia. Let's see if you're ready for one last job from old Captain Fentis. Let's check out the shirt and the saber first. So, just looks like a silver sword that does poison damage. Nice. And the shirt, Gentleman's Dueling Shirt. Fortify Unarmored and Sanctuary 5 points. Looks pretty cool. Doesn't go with our clothes we just bought, but you like enchanted clothing. I've learned that a Nibonese silk merchant is coming to town. That means there's silk thieving to be done. The silk merchant's name is Karanja Korax. I've heard a rumor that she's coming to old Ebonheart for a business meeting and bringing the finest moth silk she has. I want you to steal all the bolts of moth silk that you can from her. I suggest you be the first person to meet her. Try to win her confidence and find out where she'll be staying during her visit. Then you can break into her room and steal the moth silk when she's not there. She'll be arriving in town by carriage. Look for her at the main gates. Oh, I already sort of dressed for the occasion, so... Alright, let's wait till morning since the party is over. Hello? You must be the lady. So, this is the city of old Ebonheart. Can't say I'm impressed. And you, I suppose, are my welcoming committee? Did Mr. Delagia send you? Yes, Mr. Delagia, the one who invited me here for a very profitable business meeting. He's your employer, isn't he? I would certainly feel more welcome had he come to meet me personally. I guess business etiquette means nothing in the provinces. Well, let us get going. I'm tired and wish to rest. You may now escort me to the Salty Futtocks Hotel. I was told a luxurious suite had been prepared for me there. Mr. Delagia bids you welcome. I don't work for him. That man's a crime boss. You should stay away from him. Yeah. Follow me. Finally, he may lead the way. Can we talk to her at all? Tell me about Mr. Delagia. All in good time. First, take me to the hotel. Okay. Just wanted to double check. I guess if we're pretending to look like we're part of that gang, we should have outfitted ourselves a little bit differently for it, huh? Maybe something more like this. Now we look more like a rogue. Okay, so it's this? Yep. So this is the Salty Futtocks. This is the best Mr. Delagia could offer. This province just keeps on disappointing me. Very well. I'll send word to Otribus Delagia that I shall meet him tomorrow. It'll be a long meeting, I'd wager. So until then, I wish to be left to rest undisturbed. I've been told that my room's the second door on the second floor. I trust they have proper locks on the doors. I have brought a large collection of moth silk samples with me. and I want them to remain secure with when I'm at the meeting tomorrow. I no longer have need of your services. Here, a drake for your trouble. Now leave me alone. What a stuck-up bitch.
That's one ugly.
Alright. What are you selling? Some wine. We'll buy it. And so second room on the second floor. So it's definitely that one. Oh, who the heck are you? Hello, sailor. Hello. I'm gonna assume she's in here right now. So we want to wait like a day. We'll use our fork. Oh. Hey.
All hail under the Drake.
I no longer require your services. Do not disturb me. I need to rest before tomorrow's meeting. Been 24 hours. It's been multiple days. Okay. I'm going to go outside maybe. There you go. The time has passed. Karanja Korik should be away on her meeting by now. Yeah. Yeah, it took 3 days, but she's away. No, the door's already unlocked. And she's dead. Cool. Well, we get her clothes. And the moth silk. Message from Mr. Delagia. Mr. Delagia sends his regards. Poisoned Wayrest spice wine. Yes. Well, that's not good. He knew that we met her at the front gate. Let's see what old Fentis has to say. What? You found her dead in her room. This is not good. And you have a letter. Mr. Delagia sends his regards. So, they've killed her. They're both warning and mocking us. They're saying that they can do anything and that we can't stop them. That they can kill our mark if they want to. The gang is getting bolder. I fear that it won't be long before they attack us directly. You can keep the Moth Silk operative. It seems that I have to postpone my retirement until we deal with Delagia's gang. The situation is precarious and we can't afford to make any mistakes. You especially cannot. You were seen with the silk merchant, weren't you? That makes you a prime suspect for the killing. Delagia's gang is well connected. They would use this against you if you openly acted against them. Violence is not an option, yet. They have the leverage, so we must be smart and careful. Consult Marani, Caelia. She might have some ideas. What if I wear her clothes? Will that remove the suspicion from me? Oh wait, we gotta put on the hat. Yeah, see, they won't know. I'm a completely different person now. Atrebus Delagia and his gang need to be dealt with for good. I've got a plan which involves you, Caelia, but you might not like it. I want you to join Delagia's gang. Delagia, I'm saying it different every time. I don't even care. Mr. D's gang is like a serpent that's constricting our town. Cut off the head and the serpent dies. That head is the gang leader Atrebus, Mr. D himself. But getting to him is easier said than done. No one gets to see Mr. D unless they are a member of the gang, which means that for this job you have to become a member. I want you to go to their base, talk to Meaty Million, and join the gang. Tell them you're a traitor who has defected from the Thieves Guild. And then, they'll no doubt make you do some of their own dirty work for them. Do what you must within reason. You have an impressive skill set, Caelia. Use that to prove yourself to them. Eventually, I'm sure, Mr. D will want to talk to you in person, and when I'm face to face with him, then what? I leave it up to you, Caelia. I say this fully aware that I'm placing a huge burden on you, but it is your call. Do what you think is best. I don't think Mr. D can be easily persuaded to leave Ebonheart, not without a very real threat of personal violence or some sort of leverage against him. You might find out a piece of evidence that could be used to throw him and his gang into prison, and use that to persuade him into making the deal. Good luck, Caelia. Alright, we can do that. Although, if they saw me escort the silk merchant in, they've probably seen me going in and out of the Thieves Guild. But what do I know? I'd like to join your gang. You like our new guard boys. They're here because Mr. D fears for his life. The Thieves Guild is causing us trouble, but thankfully we're better connected than they are. I'd like to join your gang. Join us! You did steal that signet ring from me a while back. Why do you want to join? The Thieves Guild is done. I want to be on the winning side. I want to meet Mr. D. I want to learn more about loan sharking, extortion, and the murder industry. The Thieves Guild is done. I want to be on the winning side. So you're a rat leaving a sinking ship. That's smart, but why would we want you? I'm a skilled thief. A thief? We might have some use for you. Okay then, you're in. Welcome to the gang. There's only one rule. Do as you're told. Plain and simple. Right now, you're being told that Savar must die. Savar has crossed Mr. D one time too many, and he must pay. When we searched his house, it was empty. He's hiding somewhere in the city. I want you to find him and kill him. Someone among the citizens must know where he is. All right. Savar is hiding behind his house. Where's his house? Really just behind his house? That's not a very good hiding spot, but apparently it worked. Hey. Shh. Savar is hiding from bad people. Savar must die. That is harsh. Why must poor Savar die? His gang is after you, but I'll help you. You will help Savar. Perhaps if you lie to the gang that you have killed me, then I could skip town. Savar will need 50 drakes to pay for travel expenses, though. Yeah, sure. Thank you, Caelia. Savar thinks they might want to see proof that he's dead. Here, take Savar's amulet as proof. Thank you. Now leave. Savar will now leave old Ebonheart forever. Thank you, Caelia. Savar is grateful. One more thing. Savar stole some pages from a secret ledger book belonging to Mr. D's gang. That's why they wanted Savar dead. Savar hid the pages. They are in the rafters of the top floor of the Mother Alesia above a doorframe. Savar is an agile acrobat, so Savar hid them high. You might find them interesting. Okay, so the Mother Alesia is not this one, is it? This? Yes. So we need to go to the top floor, rafters, find a door. There we go. Can we get up there? Kind of. These pages hold records of some of the illegal activities of Elegia's gang. There's even been a couple of contract killings which have been signed off by Otribus himself. This is certainly very incriminating material. Artful letter opener. A short blade that has a lock enchantment. That's pretty funny. And that looks like a lockpick? Yeah. I'll grab it, why not? Alright, let's go report in then. Job well done and all that. I don't know how this was using the skills of a thief, but sure. Savar's dead, eh? Got any proof? Sure. The cat's amulet. Looks like he's dead then. Here's your payment. Now, you have attracted the boss's attention. He wants to talk with you in private. He's waiting for you upstairs. I suggest that you don't keep him waiting. Well, I suggest you don't tell me what to do. Okay, well, let's save for sure. Imperial Guard. Ooh, there's a couple Imperial Guards up here. So, you are the newcomer. I'm Otribus Thalagia, boss of this organization. I've heard a great deal about you, Caelia. Good things, mostly. I have a business proposition I'd like to discuss with you in private. Lieutenant, thank you for your help, but I no longer need your assistance. The situation is under control. You and your men are dismissed. Give the captain my regards, won't you? That's convenient. Good. We can talk freely now. The town's guard is a handy thing to have, but I don't need these weekend legionaries listening in on my conversations. I have a proposition for you, one that will benefit us both. But first, tell me, why did you want to join my gang? Actually, before you answer my question, let me tell you what I think, thief. I think the guild sent you to infiltrate my organization so you could murder me. Am I right? Be truthful, Caelia. I promise you no harm will come to you under my roof for speaking the truth. Something like that, yeah. So I was right. I respect your honesty, Caelia. No, you don't. Your disposition just dropped. I even respect the courage you have to come here, even though you are my enemy. But maybe, seeing how we share a mutual respect, we need not be enemies anymore. As I said, I have a proposition. What is it? Your guild sent you to assassinate me. That's fair. I don't blame them for trying, but this is a gang war and I'm not aiming to lose. So I'm making you a counter-offer, Caelia. I'm offering you 10,000 septums for killing Captain Fentis and his lieutenants, Rai I Morani and Yogolf the Mute. Does that sound acceptable? Will you kill them for me? Could you put that in writing? I understand why you'd want it on paper, but you'll just have to take my word for it. Leaving a paper trail, I've learned, can cause trouble in this line of work. I always hold up my end, Caelia. I will pay you 10,000 for this job. Now, what do you say? I say no. You should rethink that. The Thieves Guild is a pitiful organization. Don't even know how to bribe the guards properly. They're on their way out. We, on the other hand, are expanding. All I gotta do is write one letter and I can have 20 ruffians on the next boat from Cyrodiil coming here. We're going to seize all the guild's properties for ourselves. and kill them to the last man. There's no future for you in Ebonheart if you stay with them. But if you do this job, you'll walk away from this rich. No. A shame. Well, you have listened and refused my very generous offer. What sort of deal do you propose yourself? I want you and your gang to leave old Ebonheart and never return. What makes you think you're in the position of making such bold demands? You are alone in this room with me. I have the documents Savar stole from you. Savar isn't as dead as you think. I've changed my mind. I'll kill Fentis. I have the documents Savar stole from you. Atrebus is visibly nervous. You have the missing pages of our Black Ledger. Those could send me into the deepest dungeon of the Imperial prison for a long time. Ready to listen to reason now? You've proven to be a lot more persuasive than I anticipated, I'll give you that. But us leaving? Just accepting defeat without a fight? That doesn't sit well with me, and the big bosses back in Cyrodiil wouldn't like it either. I'm not in for a warm welcome if I lose old Ebonheart. Know when you're beaten, Atrebus. At least in Cyrodiil you have a fighting chance. Just tell your bosses that old Ebonheart is under guild control now. If you want to fight, then let's fight. Just tell your bosses that old Ebonheart is under guild control now. As much as I'd like to settle this the old-fashioned way, I accept your terms. Me and my gang will return to Cyrodiil. You and your guild can keep this sorry town to yourself. Alright, the deed is done. You negotiated with Atrebus, and you managed to persuade him and his gang to leave old Ebonheart. They'll return to Cyrodiil? This is astounding. You have ended this conflict without bloodshed. Thanks to your silver tongue, the people of old Ebonheart can breathe a little easier. You have done our city a great service. You've done excellent work, Caelia. I must admit, when I first met you, I didn't think much of you. I mistook you for an arrogant rogue, a selfish rascal like Antio, but then you saved Nalara, and now you have effectively saved the guild. I am sorry for misjudging you, Caelia. You are truly a woman of the guild. Here, take this as a reward. Now, I've understood that Fentis wants to see you for more jobs. Does he now? I want to see you for more training. What else you got? You did well, ending the gang war without bloodshed, Caelia. You proved your worth once again. Are you looking for more jobs? I didn't know you had more. Antio Florane has gone missing. I think he might be in the ruins of Chunzefk. Last I heard, Antio Florane was heading for the ruins in search of the staff of Dalen Zanchu, but that was ages ago. We haven't heard of him since. I fear something might have happened to him. Now, Antio might be a weasel of a man, but he's still one of us. Will you find him for me? If you find the staff while you're at it, that'd be nice too. The Dwemer Ruin is somewhere near the village of Darvonis. I suggest you take the boat to Darvonis and ask the locals for better directions. I was also going to ask, so we were told that this lady, Rai Marani, is royalty, and I was going to ask some people about it. Nalara called Marani her highness, eh? Ha ha ha. I bet this is about those old stories concerning House Rathim. The small folk sure aren't lacking in imagination. This city was the ancestral home of House Rathim. You know, that old dark elven noble house, and let's just say that some folks have got it into their heads that there still might be someone left in old Ebonheart who has Rathim blood in their veins. A long-lost daughter of House Rathim, they whisper. Now, wouldn't that be something? What do you have to say about it? Nalara called me that, did she? I blame it on the name of this inn of ours. You know, the Empress Katariah. Nalara probably thought she was being witty calling me her highness. I wouldn't overthink it if I was you, operative. I would. I'm definitely overthinking it. Alright, let's take a boat down to Darvonis.
Care to see this?
Okay.
So
Where can I take
here we are pretty far east of old Ebonheart. I kind of wonder if this is one of the places that's getting overhauled in Poison Song. It might be. This might be part of the region that's getting overhauled. That's not good. Means we'll have to make a new character potentially when that one comes out. Yeah, Sergio, I'm looking out, contemplating the bay. Pretty at this time of day, huh? On a clear day, I can see all the way to Vardenfell. Do you know anything about Chunzefk? That's the Dwemer ruin just northeast of here, where the Imperial Archaeological Society is excavating. No one but members of the society are allowed in there, but I hear a tunnel collapsed there recently. The ruins just caved in on them. Diggers were injured and some of them even died. Some things would be best left alone. Northeast, so like over here? I actually see it right there. And who are you? The dig site is off limits to anyone who isn't a member of the Imperial Archaeological Society. Trespassing in the ruin is illegal.
Please, by all means.
Don't tell me what to do. This ruin is an official excavation site of the Imperial Archaeological Society under the protection of the Elder Council. Entry not allowed except for Society members. All trespassers will be fined and removed from the site. The Society guards have the sanction to use lethal force if necessary. Ooh. Well, let's go in. What are they gonna do about it? Besides, we're looking for our good friend Antio. Hello. I'm an archaeologist. Just like you guys. Or something. Well, if we can actually be arrested and spotted, let's at least try to hide with a chameleon scroll. See where that takes us. Did just level up our sneak a few times. Gotta assume he'll try to arrest you. There's a Dwemer Centurion down there. How about you go deal with that? Okay. I guess he doesn't see me. Oh no. Oh no, he saw us. This part is caved in. An explosive satchel charge might be able to clear the rocks blocking your path. Okay. And I see Antio right there. So we need some explosives. Where'd you come from? Well, we might have to kill the Centurion. But if we're going to do that, we're going to need the help of the prototype enchantment. Because I imagine this guy hits like a truck, so we need to hit him faster than he can hit us. And my chameleon just wore off, so let's use another one. Gotta be sneaky. It's not looking good down here, is it? I don't see any charges. We're going to have to levitate up, which I don't think you could sneak while you're levitating. That's not good. Well, guess let's levitate up high so they can't talk to us. Didn't see any charges though. I don't know where else these charges could be. Yeah, we have our chameleon ring we can use. Ooh, there we go, satchel pack. Okay. How do we get out of here though? Without that guy seeing us. I mean, it's not the end of the world if he sees us. We'll just have to pay a fine. And I don't really want to do that. Okay, well, we're actually pretty good at sneaking now. I'm glad we put some levels into that. Okay, well, I'm gonna go then. As long as you're not like up close to them, they can't initiate dialogue with you, so. Okay. Let's blow this puppy. I've come to rescue you, you scumbag. I like how you're standing on the rock.
Myself in pleasant company.
Caelia, you, cough, cough, have saved me. There was a cave-in. A huge boulder nearly crushed me. I ran here for cover, but then the way was shut by collapsed rocks. I would have never gotten out of here without you. I suppose I owe you my thanks. Don't let that go to your head, though. I'll return to old Ebonheart on my own. I need to gather my strength first. Get some food and drink and rest. You can return ahead of me and let Fentis know I'm alright. Staff of Dalen Zanshu, you can have that cursed thing. That's the reason for all my troubles. It's in the corner there. Ah, here it is. Dalen Zanshu's staff.
Please, share your thoughts.
Nice. Didn't even see him crush another rebel. Alright, well, we should be able to just recall from here to the Empress Katariah. No one's here. Note from Y. Caelia, go to the top floor, take the door to your right, cross the skywalk, and then go down the spiral stairs and down the hatch. You'll need the key. Hurry. Don't go outside. The guards are on high alert. Well, I'm glad we recalled here then, because they would have surely seen us. Feel like I kind of cheated recalling back. Assume it's this way. Thieves Guild hideout. Oh yeah, there you go. Hey.
Please have a look around.
If it wasn't for Yagulf's quick thinking, the guards would have captured us. Good job. Cowards, maggots, bastards, damn them all to the lowliest dung pit of oblivion. You can talk? Of course I can bloody well talk, Caelia, you bloody fool. Haven't had anything worth saying until now is all. I know better than to ruin a good silence by talking. But now I can't stay silent anymore. Those cursed guards. What happened? Those damn Legion boys raided the inn. 3 Scales, Namalvu, and myself managed to escape, but they took Morani and Captain Fentis. Why? I reckon it has something to do with the fact that we're a bunch of thieves. But I don't know who's the cur who tipped them off, or with what evidence. In any case, they've taken Morani and Fentis to the Ebon Tower dungeons. Only a miracle can save them now. They're kept in the Legion dungeons, deep underneath the Ebon Tower, waiting for judgment. Morani probably will get a relatively light sentence, a few years of hard labor, but the captain, they'll hang that old pirate for sure. Breaking them out of there would be downright impossible, but perhaps you'd be able to sneak in undetected and manage to have a word with them. Find out if, by some miracle, you could help them. Help them? How? Beats me, to be frank. Maybe Morani has a plan. She usually has a plan. How do I get to the dungeons? The main entrance is obviously not an option, but the city's sewer system is connected to the sewers under the Ebon Tower. You can get to the eastern sewers from our hideout. From there, keep going west until you reach the Tower Bridge sewer. It will lead you underneath the Ebon Tower. You might be able to find an entrance to the Legion dungeons somewhere there. If I could draw a map for you, I would. Should you have any trouble finding your way, someone at the Palace of Beggars might be able to help. Sure? One last thing. I might be stating the obvious here, but for the love of God, stay out of sight. If the guards spot you, if they catch you, you'll end up in the same hole as Morani and Fentis, and it will ruin any chance of us ever getting them out. Stay hidden and good luck. The Palace of Beggars. That's what the old maintenance room in the eastern sewers is called nowadays. It's home to the poorest of the poor. Don't necessarily like outsiders much, but they're good people, every single one of them. They know the sewers better than anyone. Morani and Fentis. Getting to them won't be easy, but it's possible. You can get to the eastern sewers. Okay. He's just repeating the same thing. Well, the guards, they took Fentis and Morani. Oh, it was horrible, Caelia. I leave for one dang second. I actually came here before, in case you couldn't tell. I think I cut it out because I assumed I wasn't supposed to come in here yet. But yes, this is normally flooded, and you drain it to go through the secret door in the sewers. Eventually. There you go. Any news from the surface? The city's still standing, I suppose. Can we ask you about the sewer system? No.
Such fine company.
And look, it is the young
I don't know.
Khajiit
It's
Prince.
such an honor
Looks like
to
he got a
meet
new model, maybe. Did he always look like that? I feel like he didn't. Okay, well, we need to head west, so we're gonna head
Welcome,
west.
traveler. Speak freely.
Sewers Central, what is this? Maintenance room. Did he say the maintenance room? Is that where we want to go? Tower Bridge Sewer. Sure, we'll go this way. Time to get lost in the endless sewers, my favorite place in every single video game ever created, because they always have sewers. These sewers must be pretty big for how long it's taking to load them. That does not bode well. Still heading west. Still hoping that's the direction to go. What the heck are these? What is this? Catacombs of the Grand Chapel. I feel like that's not where we want to go, so maybe we went too far. What is this? Sewers, Tower Bridge. Ooh, this is exactly where we need to go. Okay. Ooh, hello. The only thing that we have to help us is the chameleon ring. just gonna go this way because he's over there. I'm hoping this is where we need to go. Okay, so I think we need to keep going north now. Sewer's lower. Yeah. Sounds like somewhere where we want to be. Because we're sort of like, right? We're going from here, west, and up. So we should, at some point, reach the Ebon Tower sewers. I'm hoping. It's a pretty grand excursion, though. Kind of surprised. Okay. Are we supposed to parkour a certain way here? I don't think our jump is good enough without those pants we used to have. We of course have levitate, so which we might need to use because I cannot make that jump. Is there any other way to get up? Doesn't look like it, does it? The jump is nowhere near high enough. All right, well, screw it. Magic is OP. Sewer access to the Ebon Tower is strictly prohibited according to Imperial Regulation XVI, paragraph 23. Okay. Well, we don't care about that. Sewer's upper. Nothing wrong with being in the sewers. You can't arrest me for that, right? There's a guard right there. I'm hoping that's not the direction we have to go. Legion dungeons do not enter. Well, thank you for posting a note there so I knew exactly where to go. Good job. All right. Finally, we're here. Hidden door. All right. Feeling like I'm playing Oblivion right now. Let's get out our chameleon ring. It is almost out of charges. Oh, hello. Legion cell. That is a lot of guards. I don't think we want to go this way. I'm going to go this way. I don't really know where I'm going, but these are cell doors, so that's promising. Hello? Where you guys at? Oh, there you are. Hey. Good of you to come here, lass. This is not the sort of retirement I had in mind. It seems old Fentis has finally run out of luck. I'll get you out of there. Ever the optimist, eh? I'm afraid it's hopeless. I can feel the chill in my bones. The crows are a calling and the gallows awaits. Nah, Rai Marani's got this. Caelia, it's good to see you. It seems that the ghost of Delagia's gang has returned to haunt us. I'm sure you recall Metamillion Rain. It seems that after you dealt with the gang, that rat went and talked to the guards instead of leaving the city like he should have. He's given them some kind of evidence that ties the guild to the killing of Corandia Corax, the silk merchant. Captain Fentis and myself are the leaders of the guild here, so we're the ones taking the fall for this. And thieves like us, we've got other crimes to answer for too, that will be unearthed when the investigation starts. Fentis has all but given up hope, and I don't blame him. Our future is looking rather grim, Caelia. I can break you out of there. If that were possible, we would have broken out of here already, but there's no escaping from this cell, I'm afraid. Not this time. Where is Metamillion Rain? I'll silence that rat for good. Surely you must have a plan. Well, not a plan, more of a grasp at a straw that most likely won't work. It involves the lost death mask of Empress Katariah. The Imperial government in Old Ebonheart values its image more than keeping a couple of old thieves jailed. If we had the death mask, we could use it to bargain freedom for Fentis and myself, I'm sure, or at least I hope. They couldn't say no to such a prestigious artifact if you managed to find it. Where is it? When Empress Katariah died, her body was brought here to the city of her ancestors. She was buried in the Ratham ancestral tomb. That tomb has remained hidden and all but forgotten for over 200 years, so the mask has to be in there still. Where's the tomb? Deep underneath the catacombs of the Grand Chapel of Talos. There's a secret entrance there. Those who recognize the banner of House Rathim may find a way to open the entrance, but the tomb is protected. Legends say that lithomancers of old placed a guardian statue at the entrance of the tomb proper. It won't allow anyone who's not of Rathim blood to enter. And how do you know all of this? I learned all of this from my mother, who learned it from her mother, and so on. It is my family legacy. I am Morani of House Rathim. Empress Katariah was the older sister of my great-great-grandmother. You're royalty, then. Do I look like royalty to you, Caelia? I may have the blood of witch kings and empresses flowing in my veins, but the branch I belong to has long since become impoverished, disenfranchised, and forgotten. I have no claim to any throne. I was born a gutter snipe who grew up to be a one-eyed thief. I'm not royalty any more than you are. Oh, about that. Oh. How am I supposed to get into that tomb? You're not of Rathim blood, Caelia, but if you had something of Rathim blood with you, you might be able to bypass the tomb's guardian. Wait a moment, please. Niche. She cut herself? Ugh. Morani removes her right eye from its socket. Ugh. She hands it through the bars to you. You notice it's made of some sort of crystal with blood circulating inside of it. It glows faintly. With that eye on you, I hope, you should be able to get into the Rathim ancestral tomb. Go to the catacombs under the Grand Chapel of Talos. You can access the catacombs unseen from the western sewers. Look for an empty, unmaintained tomb with the wolf banner and 2 unlit torches. There's a secret mechanism there. I'm not quite sure what, but it will open the way inside. Once you leave here, I'll let the guards know that we'll soon have the death mask and are willing to give it to the Empire in exchange for our freedom. Please find it and don't get yourself killed or arrested. Godspeed, Caelia, your only hope. I should be able to retrace my steps. I'm gonna cut most of it out because this video is probably going on longer than I normally like. Yeah, so here in the Western Sewers, I saw a little marker here that said Rathim Ancestral Tomb, Lich Gate. I thought it was a cool location that maybe I was going to go check out after this quest, but I guess we're just doing it as part of the quest, so that's nice. Catacombs of the Grand Chapel. Loose gravestone. So like buried into the sewers, that's weird. So we don't want to go into the Undercroft. We want to go, yes, right here. Sconce, empty sconces. To me, that means we need to grab some torches. What is this? Hammer of Saint Calidus. Moved to Ebonheart by order of Her Majesty Empress Kintra to commemorate the death of Saint Calidus and the construction of the Ebon Tower. Boink. Okay, so this is what we want. Ebony trimmed torch. There we go. We put the fallen torch in the sconce, it locks in place. Lich Gate. Do you wish to crawl through this space? I do. I assume we're gonna have to fight like ghosts or maybe a lich, I don't know. I don't really see liches in Morrowind. But it is called a Lich Gate. It's very specific. Greater Soul Gem. And it looks like we can go up or down. I guess we'll go down first. A dead thief? A dead thief? What are they, stupid? They just had to pull the crank here. Rathim Ancestral Tomb, Hall of Kings Pass. This seems like where we want to go. This place looks pretty freaking cool. You think we should just levitate over this or hop down and prepare to die? This crank doesn't seem to do anything. You let it be. Rathim Ancestral Tomb, Burial of the Empress, locked and trapped. I mean, Rathim Grave Dust. I wonder why that has a unique name. That is kind of strange, isn't it? Well, I mean, maybe there's some other secret way to get in here, but I'm just gonna pick it if we can actually do that. Alright, well, this is what I think of your puzzle. Unlock 100. Haha! Silver dagger. That looks kind of unique. We'll take it. Sarcophagus of Katariah Septim. Here in sleep ethereal lies Katariah Septim of the House Rathim, Duchess of Ebonheart and of Vardenfell, Queen of the Nine Jewels and Empress of all Tamriel. That's super sick. Death Mask of Katariah. Cast Sanctuary on use. Real ruby ring. Fateful arrow. Wait, there was more I wanted to steal. Hello. Are you here to betray me or help me get out? Can we lift it up again? Well, I'm glad I grabbed all that stuff. Let's put on the mask. Yes, perfect. Hey. Well, Caelia. Looks like the metaphorical tables have turned. Hand over the death mask of Empress Katariah, if you please. I knew it. It seems that removing the mask from the Empress's sarcophagus has triggered a security mechanism, trapping you like a little mouse. Lucky for you, Antio is here. There was a crank just outside this burial chamber. I bet it can be used to lower the gate that's keeping you imprisoned. But I want you to give me the death mask first. Hand it over. How'd you get in here? I shadowed you, simple as that, followed in your footsteps. Without you, I would have never gotten past that stone guardian. So I thank you for that. Now, give me the mask. Why would I trust you? You don't have any other choice but to trust me, do you? Give me the mask and I swear on my mother's grave that I will free you. Morani and Fentis are in trouble. I need this mask. If they're in trouble, it's their own damn fault. Real thieves wouldn't have gotten themselves caught by the guards. You're far too sentimental, Caelia. I say good riddance. No way. No? Then you can rot in here until the end of time. The choice is yours. Let me know when you've changed your mind. I mean, what's stopping me from recalling out of here? Because sometimes they'll put that lock in place so you can't do it, but... Well, I think we actually have to give it to him. Take the mask. See, it wasn't that hard, was it? This mask. It will make me famous. Everyone in Tamriel will know the name of Antio Florane. Antio Florane. I'm off. Ta-ta, Caelia. Ooh, we're gonna kill you so hard. What? Journal's been updated and we're being attacked. And I heard him yell, help. You have a Daedric bow? Dang, dude. That is fancy. Oh, no, it's just a devil bow. Can we get over there without dropping down? I would much prefer just to shoot them. Okay, well, I'm glad I bought some healing potions because we're kind of dying here. Maybe that's why we couldn't wait around, because these guys were just waiting in the shadows to kill us. Now you're dead. They'll have adamantium. You don't really have any carry weight to pick anything up, though. Antonio Florane, bleeding out on the floor. I like how he put on the mask. Antio Florane lies grievously wounded. Without your help, he will surely perish. Take the death mask from him. You take the death mask. Blood gushes out of his mouth. He tries to speak, but cannot. Deliver a blow of mercy. As you end Antio Floraine's life, you catch a glimpse of something in his eye. You cannot tell whether it's horror or gratitude. And it really wasn't mercy, it was more vengeance. Alright, let's put the mask back on. Looks sick. Okay, so what do we do now? I don't know. Ooh, I didn't really look at this. This looks pretty cool too. I guess this is the stone statue. How did I not notice? Unknown thief's warning. Stop, don't take a single step forward. The heathen god is watching, ever watching it. Kill the others, don't go near it. Do it and you're dead. Good luck. Well, I did not read that note beforehand. We're fine. It's because we had her eye, so. Yeah, what was up here? We never even went this direction. Apparently, I just knew the direction to choose. Propellant chamber. Interesting. So you can actually teleport here. Well, I would go that way, but I assume that's not the way we need to go, so. So do I just return to the dungeon? I hope not. That was hard to get to. Oh. Hey. Greetings, thief. Have no fear. We're not here to arrest you. We are here under his lordship's orders. Your boss here has struck a deal for her and Captain Fentis's lives in exchange for the death mask of Empress Katariah. We've been authorized to collect it from you. I assume you have it. I'm wearing it right now. Surrender the mask and your bosses will be freed. The Imperial government guarantees it. I've decided to keep it for myself. Haha. Yeah, here you go. Thank you for your cooperation. I will deliver this to his lordship. You have done a great service to the Imperial government. I will send word to the jailers that the transaction has been completed and Fentis is to be released. You and Morani can go now.
With pleasure.
Let's get back to the inn. We'll talk there. Alright, well, I'm going to recall because screw walking out of here. You found the death mask of Empress Katariah. You saved us. Thanks to you, Captain Fentis and myself were freed, and the guild is no longer hunted by the guards. I knew that they couldn't say no to the mask. I'm sure it will be put on display somewhere in the Ebon Tower. I also hear that Medamillion Rain was promptly thrown into the dungeons for feeding the guards falsified evidence, so he got what was coming to him. Once again, you have my gratitude, Caelia. I saved you. How about a reward? You can keep my enchanted eye. It will allow you to gain access to the ancestral tomb again if you want to. I'm sure my ancestors left behind all sorts of treasures that are waiting to be unearthed. Maybe we do want to go to the Propelon Index. What now? We have no more jobs for you, Caelia. However, before you leave, Captain Fentis wanted to talk to you. The old captain is finally retiring, and he wished to say farewell to you. He's waiting at the docks. Is he actually going to have a sailboat? That'd be really funny. Oh, that's him, and he does have a freaking... It's a steamboat. That's pretty fancy.
I'd be happy to talk.
Caelia, my dear lass, I wanted to bid you farewell before I sail into the sunset. See this sailboat here? It's the very same you acquired for me from Ruma Soenix, and thanks to the Dwemer airship plans, I could install some mechanical improvements. A real beauty, isn't it? I wound up naming it the Empress's Ransom after all that happened. I wouldn't be standing here breathing the sea air if it wasn't for you. You delivered me from the Legion dungeons, lassie. I was sure I would hang, but you did the impossible and saved me in Morani. I want you to have this jacket of all trades as my humble thank you. I do have one question for you, though, before I leave. Antio Florane never returned back to the inn. What became of him? He betrayed the guild, and I killed him. I'm not surprised by Antino's treachery, but I am surprised to hear that you felt like killing him was necessary. He didn't try to kill you first, did he? Ah, but what's done is done. I'll be leaving now, Caelia. And I'm afraid this is the last time we meet. I'm going to miss you. I'm proud to have had you on my crew. Finally, I was getting tired of you. It's been an honor, Captain. The honor was all mine, Caelia. Farewell, the high seas await. It would be really funny if he teleported in and started sailing away. Pretty smart dude to rig that up. Alright, well, let's see what the jacket does, huh? Jacket of all trades. Fortifies luck by 10. Nice. Ooh, and it looks pretty cool, too. Well, obviously it looks cooler with pants on, but yeah, I kind of like that look. Very dashing, very rogue. But there is something that I like more than this jacket, and that is the death mask of Katariah, which we are going to go steal right now before I end the video, because we are not leaving without that. That treasure is rightfully ours. The Ebon Tower. First things first, we're going to steal that portrait on the wall.
Serve the Emperor and the Emperor's law.
Yes, indeed. Screw the Emperor and everything he stands for. I hope he dies.
To what do I owe this pleasure?
Alright. Yes, look over here. Very interesting. Anyways, you guys don't need this portrait, but I do. Yoink. Nice. Yeah, we'll be hanging that up in our house. Now, where is the death mask of Katariah? Because it's somewhere in here. I actually see it. It's right there. Alright, let's do this then.
That's how I like it.
Let's get it
Bold
over
and
with.
direct.
I'm walking away with that mask, and there's nothing you guys can do about it.
A real do-gooder, that one. Strictly by the book.
Yoink, first try. But with that, I am going to end the video there for today. We made out pretty well. We got a lot of cool looking, unique items, including the death mask, including Morani's enchanted eye, which I assume is like a necklace, gives you night eye and fortifies your security. And of course the hammer of Saint Calidus, which looks pretty cool too. Anyways, if you've made it this far and have enjoyed this content and enjoyed the old Ebonheart Thieves Guild as much as I have, consider liking and subscribing if you have not already, as it does help the channel immensely. Other than that though, thank you for watching and peace out.